Hi friends, my name is Amit, and today I am going to show you how can we create Sankey chart, and then how can we link it with world map or the map you want to show to the client or to the management. So I hope this will be helpful to the developers, and it can give you some good advanced visualization tips. Okay, now let's start. Uh, So here I have the data table in front of you. So you can have database, you can have any database present, or in my case, I have data on Excel, right? So my first step will be to add a new column by the name of join, and then we have to write values below this one as link, and then we can drag this till the bottom, right? So this will be our step number one. Our step number two will be to have uh, one more sheet tab in which there will be two headers. One will be exactly same as this one, join, and that and another will be having header as point. I can show you here. This is a name by densification table, and we have created this table just to densify the data, and this has a link below the join, and you have to give the numbers 1 to 100. So you have, this is a universal step, you have to do this as it is, you have to just follow the step, right? Now in another area, like I have just shown you how can you write a link, and one more sheet we will be creating here, and that will be named by coordinates, right? In my case, I am going to show you country wise, so that's why I have created I have the countries which are there present there in my data table. So I have these corresponding countries in that data table. So you will be also doing the same step, and you have to write down name of every country present in your data here, right? Or if you want to show state wise or city wise, then you have to write down the name of the cities here, right? And then their latitude and longitude values. You can find these values easily on Google. Now, okay, fine. So this will be our uh, third tab in our data. So now let's move further and open our Tableau dashboard. You have to pull your sheet here, just like you normally do, and then pull this data table here, right? And now on data source table, make sure to link our main table, which is data table, with coordinates and densification table as shown, linking via country and join field respectively. Like I will be dragging my densification table here, right? So this will be joined with the name of like the field I have is join, right? And another one by the name of coordinates, you will again pull and keep this here, and this will be showing by the name of country because they will be same in both the tables, right? So now we have the data ready in our dashboard, and now we will start preparing our dashboard. Uh, so now, yeah, uh, this is our dashboard. Now we will be starting creating our calculated fields. So our first one will be by the name of start X. You just have to follow these steps exactly as I'm doing. We'll keep this 0. We will change its value in when I'll go further, but now for now let's just keep it to 0. Okay. Now our second field will be hash point, which will be equal to 100. Okay. Our third field will be start y, which will be equal to 90. Now our fourth one is a bit complex one. So just see what I'm going to write here. Is it will be by the name of sigmoid, which will be equal to 1 divided by 1 plus exponential function 0.2. So I'll just write like this: point minus point plus 1 divided by 2 into. So yeah, this will be our exact formula which we need to write. You just have to write the formula as I have shown here. The fields you have created, this one will be there in the Tableau itself. You have to create this one, which we created earlier, hash point, and then we have this value as well in our table, index latitude, right? We also created start y, right? We and again the same. This one we created and minus one. So this will be our sigmoid, and now just applying it and then okay. Now our fifth one will be curve x. Okay. I'm just copying this formula from here to save our time. And just we need to correct few of the parameters, right? Like this is start x and then latitude y, this is 1 and this is our start x. Okay, so this is our correct formula. Apply. Okay, now we need to create curve y, right? And again I'll just copy formula from here and paste it here, and then again doing some basic editing stuff. Start y, right? Okay, so this is correct now. Calculation is valid. Now again apply. Okay. Our we have till now we created around 6 calculator field in this data, and now let's click on curve X and let's first convert it to dimension, and then we have to change its geographical role. So here we have curve X, we'll convert it to dimension, and now again we will click here and then we will convert its geographical role to longitude. Remember, curve X you have to convert to longitude, right? Same step goes for curve Y, convert it into dimension, and then click here, go to geographical role, and then convert it into latitude. Okay. Now this we have completed almost half of our journey. Now we have to drag curve X, just drag this curve X to column shelf, right? And now curve Y to our rows. You will see something building up. The one which we imagined before we started this dashboard. So we are approaching somewhat close to that visualization. Now we want to show our before this one, just convert our chart type to line. Okay, great. Okay, now we have almost reached where I wanted, where we following certain steps. Now let's move further, and yeah, now we want to show our categories on this chart, and for that we will have to create one more category field, as I'm going to create. Uh, Sorry, we have already created one field by the name of start X. We just have to change its value. Here we will go into this one. This is start X. We will do the editing part. And here at 0, we just need to remove the 0, and then we will be writing case, right? Uh, Category. And we will just be giving the conditions when this will be food. Basically, here we are defining the angles of our sigmoid chart, and I'll explain this further just to see what I'm going to what I'm doing. Just see this and foot. Then angle. This is angle. Angle will be 25 when our field value will be electronics. Then our angle will be 120 when our value will be luggage. Then angle should be somewhere around 130, and when stationary, then angle should be 150. So this is not any these are not the values which you have to just follow like this only. You can change the angles as per your need. uh, so here we have to end this statement and this, right? Calculation is showing valid. Just apply and okay. So here you can see we have now 4 different lines because we have 4 categories. So here we have 4 different lines. Now we want to have different colors. So for that we will bring category to colors. Now we have 4 different lines. We'll just change this again to line, right? So now we have line present here. Okay. Now we have to add shapes to each country. So for that, we will be dragging curve X once again here. Right now we have two charts, right? Curve X and curve X1 and curve X2. Now just click here on dual axis. Okay. So now we have created this one. Okay. Now we now just we'll just go here. Now we have this in mark spin as curve x2. We will just change this one to shapes. Okay, now we have the shapes here. Basically, what we are trying to do, we are just trying to give marks to the country. So we are in process of doing that. So we have created shapes in curve x2, right? Now we have to create one last calculator field, and we'll be naming it as end point. Okay, and now it will be equal to point equals point. So this is the field. Apply. Okay, just drag it to the rows. Right now you can see there are two things available visible here. One is false and another one is true. Just go to false one and click on hide. Now this is something you are able to see over here, right? Now just pick this endpoint and drag it away from row shelf and place it on detail tab of curve X2. Okay, now you can see circles present here because in shapes you must have selected circles. If you want to show this like this, you can do this. You can select anyone. You can select this one as well, whatever as per your preference, right? Okay, so let's go with this one. Okay, and now we have one sheet. We have one sheet is ready for us, right? Now we have to create a Tableau, and then we want to show as per categories available. So for that, let's name it as map. Let's create one more worksheet by the name of categories. Right? Let's bring category in row shelf. Convert it to okay. Bring the sales here, right? Convert it into this one and let's show in this manner. Sort it down. Okay. Now we want to label this data. We'll bring categories to label. And now let's do some formatting. let's go here and this as always show. Okay, so let's hide the title. This again, did this one as well. Now we have luggage, electronics, stationery. Just change like this. Now let's start building our dashboard, right? Click here on floating first and then we'll drag our map here. Just remove this one from here. First, let us give some exciting view to this map we have. We'll go to background maps. We'll select outdoors, or you can select anyone as per your preference. You can also go with the satellite view. But for now, let us keep it to outdoors, right? Going back to the dashboard which we are creating. Now let us bring categories to our dashboard view. Let's go here, select hide title, try to adjust the field, click on this one, remove this from here. Just try this one. So it depends on you now, what kind of look basically you want to give to your dashboard. So depending that, you can just change things in your dashboard. Right. Now, we created a field by the name of StartX. Over there, we mentioned angles. So you must be wondering that above here it is in red color and you are seeing yellow color over here. Uh, so to fix this one, we need to change angles, right? So, but before changing angles, let's do one more thing. Let's link both these by using use as filter. You can click here again and you can use this one as filter, right? Now, if you will click here on luggage, it will get selected, right? Across different countries. You can go to electronics, you can go to stationery, and you can finally go to food. But to show this in better way, we need to change certain angles. Now I'm going to show you how can we do it. We need to go back to our this sheet. We'll go to start X. We will do some editing in this. Now here we are. We'll go back on our dashboard. Here you can see your formula window as well. Now here, just play with these angles to see where can you place these lines. Now just try 180 and apply. You just notice what will happen to the line, this line, yellow line. Just notice this one. See, now entire angle of this yellow line has changed. The position has changed. Now, what you need to do, you just have to keep on editing the angles, right? Till the time you won't get the angle as you need. So we will do it as 200. We will go with 250. We will go with 300. We'll go with 400. Let's see what happens. So that's not the option for us. You have to confine this within 400 mark. 350. Okay, we are very close to what we were trying to achieve. Let's go with 320. Let's do it 28. Let's do 33. So I'm trying to show you how can you reach to the exact angle what you want, right? To the middle of your visualization. 7. Okay, now let's keep it to this only. And now, as you can see, our red is almost there under that red tab. But still, if you want, you can change its angle as well. You can change angle to 120. $110. So yeah, it is okay here. 110 is perfect for red line. Now let's come on to blue one. And blue one is electronics. So let's give this as 180. You have to change this one to 220. And now let's finally change this to 280. Okay, let's keep it like this. Now one is left, that is stationary. Let's go to stationary and change the angle to 320. Let's keep it 315. Almost there. And now let's do it like this. Okay, let's keep it like this. So now you have a visualization wherein you can see basically countries let's do one more thing. So you must be wondering why these lines have changed. What I did, I just placed our country on labels, and we again drag this country on tooltip, so that you can see these countries and where these lines are heading towards. So this one is from electronics, and you can see what is happening, and you can also place sales on labels, right? You have to bring sales to tooltip. Okay, let us see what is happening here. Okay, just go to tooltip and remove this one from here. Category, endpoint, and some of sales. Let's do some formatting. Bold. Change the size to 18. Okay. So this one is for this one, and now let's go here. Keep the country to label. Country to tooltip. Sales on label. Sales on tooltip. Let's see some difference. Okay, now we are getting sales at every step, right? Now again you can go to tooltip of curve 1. Just remove this, remove this, do some formatting. Okay. Now this is looking a bit better. Okay. Now if you want to see, you can see it this way. So, because I have used very limited data in my case, and we like 4 to 5 countries, so that's why this is restricted to like a small geographical zone. If you are having data of entire world, then this will be much bigger than this. What you are seeing, what are you are seeing right now? So uh, this is how we can create Sankey chart, and how can we link data to suppose you want to see your category, and then how can you link this one. So this, see, we are what we are getting. So you can just do a bit of formatting, and you just can we can reach to the level where you want. I would just go to one of my dashboard to show you what kind of dashboard basically can you create with this one. See, when you have huge data, you can you will be getting something like this, and then if you want to zoom this one, you can click here, you can see data, you can just go to where whatever zone you want to see the data for, and you can click over there, you can just click over this thing to see where from how our data is linked to these states of India or to any other country for matter of fact. Okay. Fine. And these are some other dashboards, and we'll talk about these dashboards in my upcoming videos. But for now, let's keep it to this, and hope I would have been able to help you in some way. Like if you like for any mistakes I would have done, please forgive me and let me know for any other concerns you have related to this dashboard. I'll try to help you in that. Thanks.